Well, what came first, the chicken or the egg? Does it really matter? No, because today's question is, can you make hard-boiled eggs in your air fryer? And I'm here to tell you that you can. So, my name is Dolores, and my channel is Air Fryer Recipes 101. Now, some of you may know me from my other channel, the Baking Diva. And if you followed me over here, thank you so much. If you're new to this channel, I'll put the Baking Diva's link in the description box below if you want to visit me over there. So, today, I think without further ado, we're going to get started. Now, obviously, you need an air fryer. I have a Ninja air fryer. You can make these eggs in any air fryer you have. Now, I have here about 5 eggs. You can put in as many as you want. Usually I put in 5 or 6 at a time. So you plug in your air fryer. Remember, this is 101, so I'm teaching everyone. Some of you may already know how to do this, and some of you may not. So you take your air fryer, and the first thing you're going to do is take out the basket. And here's the basket here. And I'm going to put my eggs gently in the basket, leaving a space around the eggs. Now I'm going to slide the basket right back in, just like this. I have to turn it for a minute so I can see what I'm doing. I'm going to put it on air fry. I'm going to put this on 300. Now some air fryers go down to 275. If yours does and you want to try it on that, fine. You'll probably have to add a few more minutes. But for this Ninja, it's 300 degrees. So there you go. I'm just putting it on 300. And I'm going to put it on for 14 minutes. So let me put my timer on. This is so easy to do. 14 minutes. So you have your eggs in the basket. You have it on 300 degrees. I put it on 14 minutes, and now I'm going to hit start. So there we go. You'll hear a little beep, and it will start going. So, for the next 14 minutes, go have a cup of coffee, or a glass of iced tea, or whatever it is your heart desires. Now, make sure you watch this to the end, because I'm going to show you a great hack for peeling those eggs. You won't believe it. So I'll be back in 14 minutes to show you the eggs. So stay tuned. Okay, the air fryer just went off at 14 minutes. Now remember, every air fryer is different. There are some that you may set it at 275, maybe for 15 or 16 minutes. Mine, I set at 300 for 14 minutes. So you have to play around a little bit with your air fryer. So I'm going to turn this around. I'm going to take the basket out. And I'm going to put my eggs in this ice water bath. Now I'm going to leave the eggs in the ice water bath to cool for about 10 minutes. And then I'm going to be right back, and I'm going to show you how we peel this, and I'm going to give you a nice little hack. So stay tuned. Okay, the eggs have been sitting in the ice water bath for almost 10 minutes. We're going to peel them. And I wonder, have you ever wondered why some eggs peel easier than others? Sometimes you have a lot of luck. Peel comes right off them. Other times you're picking them and destroying those eggs, and the peel is just not coming off. Well, I'm going to tell you why. Well, it turns out that the difficulty in peeling them happens mostly with fresher eggs. That's right. The fresher the egg, the hardest it is to peel. And there's a theory behind that. I'll tell you what it is because I investigated it. And it says here, fresh eggs are slightly less acidic. So the white sticks to the inner shell more, which makes sense. So as the egg gets older, the shell absorbs more air So you get more air inside the egg. It becomes more acidic and it shrinks slightly. So it creates space between the egg and the shell, the egg white in the shell, and that means easier peeling the boiled egg. So does that make any sense? The older the egg, the easier to peel. The newer the egg, the harder to peel. That's what they said. In fact, I have a fact for you here. The average commercially produced egg, if you keep it chilled now, reaches the ideal pH for peeling. You ready for this? 7 to 10 days after the egg has been laid. So that's just a little trivia fact for you. So right now, we're going to see whether these are old eggs or new eggs, and if they peel, how they peel for us. So I'm going to show you a little hack of mine. I have a cup here. It's just a coffee cup. Happens to be Betty Boop with my name on it. So I'm going to take my tongs here, and I'm going to take an egg out of the cold water bath. Now, I have heard people say that if you peel the egg right inside the cold water, it's easier to peel. I don't know. You'll have to let me know. I've never tried that. So I'm going to take an egg out, and I'm going to put it, now watch here, watch closely, I'm going to put it in this cup. Now, let me move this out of the way. I'm going to cover the top of the cup with my hand, and I'm going to start shaking it. Shake it, shake it, shake it. Shake it, shake it, shake it. Just a little shake. Now, let me see. I'm going to look in there. Should we look? Let me get my napkin over here. Whoopsie. Move my cup out of the way. And look at this. So I shook it around, and as you can see, it is peeling right off. See that? So I guess it depends on, like they said, how old or how fresh your eggs are. So anyway, now I'm going to get a dish and we're going to cut them and we're going to see how these babies look. So stay tuned. Okay, so I have no idea whether my eggs were old or fresh. I don't know when the chickens laid them. So anyway, you do the best you can. They're all edible. They all get hard boiled. Some will just peel easier than others. So anyway, let me cut this egg in half. Okay, and look at that. I'm going to hold it up for you. Perfectly hard boiled. Can you see that? Perfectly hard boiled. Now you might be saying, Dolores, but why do we want to use an air fryer when we can just get out a pot of water and do it? Yeah, you can, but this is so darn easy. It's one appliance. You don't have to boil the water. You don't have to wait for it to start boiling and then put your eggs in and all of that. It's just one appliance on my counter that I use for so many things. So these eggs look beautiful. I'm going to salt and pepper them a little. And I think I'm going to make some egg salad with them. So anyway, this was a very easy air fryer recipe 101. Stay tuned because the next video we're going to do a dessert. There are so many things. I love my air fryer. So anyway, I just wanted to do the eggs first because a lot of people say, can you really make a hard-boiled egg in an air fryer? And yes, you can. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video a little bit. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, hit that red subscribe and the notification bell next to it, and you'll get a notification the next time I have a video up and you won't miss it. So thank you all for tuning in. I hope you come back to see more air fryer recipes. Love you all, and I'll see you all very soon. Toodles!